Hey guys, welcome back to Low Rank Review, where we look at my 1000 ELO ranked matches and try to learn some lessons out of them. A lot of mistakes are made from both of us, and that is the point of the show. We're taking a look at players who aren't that good, so that you, a player who isn't that good, can maybe learn something. So this match I ran into this Kragg player, and I think it was instructive because this Kragg player was really playing a lot of rock. He was really trying for the Kragg cheese. I want to discuss the strategy that went into getting through that. So he and I are rated about the same. Now notice that roll through habit. When you see someone do something like that, there's a really high chance they're going to do it again. And I failed to punish it for a very long time, but if you were being a very good player, you would punish it very quickly. That dash attack was bad. So look at a high level what this guy's doing. He really is rolling back and throwing rocks, and I'm losing to it. Look at me jump into that. That was terrible. What's happening here is that I am not respecting how good the Kragg cheese can be. I'm letting him throw rocks at me. This is a great example of a slide off. When you don't tech and you are near the edge, like this Kragg misses this tech. I don't know if he does it intentionally. It is possible to do it intentionally. Lots of people just miss it and slide off. This is very good to do because you're so free here. Right? Nair. Hit him over here. He SDIs hard away. Goes to this ledge, and when you miss this tech, you're not trapped. Instead, you slide gracefully off. You go to 6 frames of ledge slip, and then you're free and clear. He can act right now, and you can actually grab ledge. It's very, very, very strong. The funny thing is, I was trying to read the roll there, but I was too early. This was not the right punish. It's very important to have a strong punish game, because I could kill off this. But he has to miss the tech. But I could kill off this, and instead I just get an F smash. Smash is just spaghetti. See, look at me bundle this. This is bad. Everything I'm trying to do is the right thing, but I'm not executing it well. And that's the thing. When you're not strong, when you're playing in bad player elo, like me, neutral kind of doesn't exist. Here I was just too aggressive. Maple tether can't. It doesn't quite connect to this percent on Kragg. This would be a pretty good tether on like Raster, like the other end of the weight spectrum. But on Kragg, this just isn't quite enough time. So almost there. Maybe like a couple more percent would have done it. See, again, he's doing that silly start the side B and then cancel the side B thing. That doesn't work. That's not real. It's just me not being good. Falling for the pillar cheese. See, now I'm in a bad situation. I'm so far down that Kragg can afford to play safe. Where previously his safe play was sort of, like his rock throwing play was not good. Now, I can't afford to take damage getting in on him. So his ability to stretch out the length of the game, people have an easier time camping you when they're ahead. If you're ahead of someone, it's very difficult for them to camp you. So now that this guy's ahead of me, this make space strategy he's doing, where he uses all his specials, well, here's not making space, he's coming at me. But basically, he just has a really big advantage because he's ahead already. And that's how early mistakes, they translate so dramatically into future success because of this dynamic in this game. And I do think platform fighters have more of this because there's more ways to give up and play with space. But at this point in the match, I'm still trying, but I know it's very difficult because he just has too big of an advantage over me. And Kragg isn't a zoner, but he could be a zoner if you want him to be. He's also doing kind of weird stuff that I'm not really understanding why he wants to do it that way. He's kind of playing strange. Like, he overshoots me a lot. He'll do this go back forward and overshoot thing. Or like he doesn't want to rush in on that rock. He's a very weird player like that. So yeah, that match is terrible. So I go into stage select next, and I'm thinking, all right, it's my counter pick. And he leaves, and my thought process is, so this guy is always trying to make space, so we gotta take him to a small stage, and he lets me have a small stage. Next match, I take him to Forest. I think this is a really good example of what you should think about in stages. In my opinion, unless there's something totally dominating in between the characters, you want to pick stages based on the player. You want to think about how they're playing and which stage makes their game plan not work. Which stage makes your game plan work. So in this case, this stage doesn't have a lot of places for him to hide. We're going to have to slug it with each other, and I think I win that. And you can see he's changed his playstyle. He's like not trying to space me out because the stage is small. I think. I don't know. And you can see I've also locked in a little bit. I was a little embarrassed by that last match. I really thought he would get up attack there. I was trying to bait the get up attack. Now there's an example of good ledge play. That's the kind of stuff you should be doing when putting your opponents off stage. Learn to refresh ledge. Most characters can do it just the way I did there, where you just drop down and jump back up. Some very floaty characters need to do something different. Now he's mixed. He shouldn't have missed that tech. And when he misses that tech, I know he's confused. This tech was the tell. Right? So we're doing this. Right, we're even right now. This is an even moment. And then I start this sequence. And at the point that I get... See, he's still organized, but he's starting to panic. When we get to here, and he misses this tech, and this S-Smash connects, that's when I sort of mentally know that he is confused and panicked. And I start just doing whatever I want. Now it's the reverse. I have the advantage, so I can camp if I want to. And he's doing all the stuff he refused to fall for last time, like running into that rock he missed on me. I think this match is a really good lesson in like what having an early advantage does for your gameplay. Importantly feels, that he has lost the chance to play safely. And notice how he did mix it up that time. He didn't fall into the same get-up attack trick. And I do think I keep going for it. Should have parried that. I was a little surprised he didn't die to that one. So then for his counter pick, he immediately took me back to Forest, and I think that's just because he wanted to get a little more practice in the Forest, where he messed up. Oh, he's a good Kragg trick, and this is good for Kragg to know too. When you get someone on top of rock like this, obviously they can't keep shielding, so breaking the rock breaks them out, and lots of attacks will still leave a hitbox out. Don't shield. Don't stand on the rock. That forward air was a little ambitious. That was totally punishable. I was just being a little bold. I do not know. Oh, I do know why he died there. He was mashing jump. He lost his jump, didn't he? Look at that. Jump. See it? Don't do that double jump. That double jump is terrible and gets you killed. He probably could have like air dodged up at the bottom of the world. There's the parry. Yeah, as a rule, whenever you make someone land on the rock, they have such limited options that you kind of just want to do a big attack. So like in this case, he gets shield up, rolls, whatever, it doesn't matter. He can probably jump out. It's a hard situation to deal with. And notice how I'm ready to deal with him throwing the rock at the ledge. Previously, I kept jumping into it, and I've managed to remember to make the adaptation of going right to the ledge while avoiding the arc of the rock. Haven't adapted to not doing the bad get up attack though. People get hit by it, it's really good. Should have been more patient there. Obviously I could have won that interaction. Yeah, Maple down air is kind of like the mind breaker. Objectively, it's kind of a bad move, but people aren't ready to deal with it. I'm a little proud of him for surviving that one. See, again, it's a little too low for the tether. If he DIs in, it's not too low, which is what I was hoping for. This dare, I think, is actually safe on shield. I'm not sure you can grab this, even if I did it at the right timing. I'm exactly 6 frames ahead, so if I buffered this perfectly and I didn't waste 6 frames before grabbing, could do it. Buffering shield grab is very hard. You can't buffer it. You have to actually hit the timing. You can mash it though, which is better than nothing. Jumping back into the rock. Cheeky little cheeky tether there. I think this is a good example of kind of how you can use Maple Seed. Maple Seed doesn't actually do a lot to you, but it does kind of annoy the opponent to get hit by it, and just like it's just like Fox Laser, where you're trying to use it to irritate the opponent into playing the game with you. right? Like, I don't like the way he stands up in the corner here. So he's given me all this space, so I have the right to jump back into it, which I do. And I toss him a seed. And the point of tossing these seeds is to get the mark on, but also just to encourage him to engage in the game again. He loves that roll through. If I had not missed both hits of this back air, that probably would have worked. Yeah, see, I accidentally hit fall the first hit rather than the second hit. That's why that drops. So that's an important thing to note with multi-hits if you want to hit fall them, is that you need more precise timing, because you need to hit fall the correct hit. You can't just hit fall any hit of it. Yeah, and remember to just grab ledge at the smart time. You can kill a lot of people with grabbing ledge. Anyway, I hope these are instructive. I can talk more or less, but I'll see you